Hello, I'm from a travel channel. I spent a week in Paris, and here are 5 things that I did during my visit. No, one is visiting the Louvre Museum. The Louvre is the world's largest museum with over 380,000 items, and it would take over 11 years to view each item for just 1 minute. So instead of seeing everything, I created a list of must-see items and then planned my route accordingly. Must-see items include the Mona Lisa, the Venus de Milo, and the Winged Victory of Samothrace. I started off my shopping spree at a local wine shop where I found a wide selection of wines from different regions of France. It was originally built as a quarry, but later became a burial ground for the poor and the victims of the French Revolution. Visiting the catacombs is both fascinating and eerie, and it is definitely a must-do for anyone interested in history or spooky places. I highly recommend this unique experience. With the help of the friendly staff, I was able to find the perfect bottle of rose to enjoy during my picnic lunch at the Luxembourg Gardens. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Next, I headed to a cheese shop where I sampled several types of cheese, ranging from soft to hard and everything in between. The owner was very knowledgeable and passionate about his products, and he even gave me free samples of some of the more pungent cheeses. I ended up buying a few different types of cheese to enjoy throughout my trip, including a soft goat cheese that I had never tried before. To enjoy my picnic lunch, I went to the Luxembourg Gardens, which is a beautiful park located in the heart of Paris. I bought my food from a local grocery store and then found a nice spot to sit and relax. Overall, my shopping spree was a great success, and I was happy to support local businesses by purchasing their products. Of course, the Mona Lisa was extremely crowded, but once I actually saw it in person, it was definitely worth it. As for the other 2 items on my list, they were equally impressive, and I had plenty of time to admire them since there were no crowds. I also walked around the museum to look at other items and found many interesting sculptures in the Italian Renaissance section, as well as in the Egyptian and Greek antiquities sections. Time and money permitting, I would have loved to see more, but I was happy with what I saw during my 3 hours in the museum. If you're interested in seeing specific items, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to add them to my list for next time. Number 2 is exploring Montmartre. Montmartre is the hill where the artist Van Gogh once lived and painted. Today it is home to the famous Basilica of the Sacred Heart, as well as many artists and performers. I started off my visit by walking around the neighborhood, admiring the colorful buildings, and stopping by the Place du Tertre, which is the main square filled with artists and souvenir shops. Then I visited the Basilica of the Sacred Heart, which took about an hour. And finally, I stopped by the nearby cafes and restaurants to soak up the atmosphere and have a drink. Although I didn't get to explore the area by night, which I hear is quite magical, I can imagine Van Gogh wandering around these streets, looking for inspiration to paint. No, 3 is strolling along the Seine River. There are several ways to enjoy the Seine River, such as taking a cruise or renting a boat. However, my favorite way to enjoy the river is simply by walking along its banks. I started off my walk at the Pont Neuf Bridge and then strolled towards the Notre Dame Cathedral. Along the way, I walked across other bridges, including the famous Pont des Arts Bridge, which is known as the Love Lock Bridge since couples often attach padlocks to it as a symbol of their eternal love. I continued walking until I reached the Isle de la Cite, which is the island in the middle of the Seine River where the Notre Dame Cathedral is located. Since the cathedral is currently under renovation, I decided to walk around the island, enjoying the beautiful views of the river. If you want to know more about what to do near Notre Dame, I have a video available. Number 4 is shopping for cheese and wine. France is famous for its cheese and wine, so I couldn't miss the opportunity to shop for them during my visit. Number 5 is visiting the Catacombs of Paris. The catacombs are an underground tunneling maze system where over 6 million people have died. And that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more travel vlogs.